So welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm gonna talk about what happened this week because I don't know what else to do. Most of the games that are out are boring or so, not interesting me enough. The most interesting games until the end of the year are FIFA 23, which I'm hyped for, and God of War Ragnarok. Other than that, all the games that are interesting come out next year after March or so. So until then, I'm gonna do a video of this every Monday recapping the last week and what happened. So let's get right into the first one. So I'm gonna go in order from Monday to Sunday, obviously. First day, Leeds against Forest got cancelled because of the Queen. Empoli Roma. Roma 1-1. And Besiktas Istanbul Başakşehir 1-0. Then Tuesday, there's Champions League. Inter 1-0 against Pilsen. Sporting 1 against Tottenham. I watched this game, it was 0-0 until the 91st minute. Then Liverpool won against Ajax 2-1. Ronald Brugge against Porto. Leverkusen against Madrid 2-0. Bayern against Barcelona, also watched this. 2-0 for Bayern. But Barca could have had a penalty and they kind of missed a lot of chances. And Frankfurt won 1-0 against Marseille. Wednesday, Milan won 3-1 against Zagreb. Shakhtar Celtic 1-1. Rangers Napoli 3-0. Chelsea Salzburg 1-1. Madrid Leipzig 2-0. City against Dortmund 2-1. I also watched this game on Wednesday, and first half was extremely boring because Borussia Dortmund played like Atletico Madrid and just parked the bus 11 men in front, so 10 men in front of the goal. Then Copenhagen against Sevilla 0-0. Juventus against Benfica 2-1. No surprise, Juventus are in the mud right now. And Maccabi Haifa against PSG 3-1. Where Haifa actually was winning 1-0 at one point. Then Thursday, Conference League, Başakşehir won 3-0 against Fiorentina. West Ham 3-2 against Silkeborg. Villarreal 2-1. Europa League, Manchester United won 2-0 against Sheriff. Midtjylland won 5-1 against Lazio. This is like Bode Glimt Roma vibes from last year. Piraeus lost 3-0 to Freiburg. Monaco lost 1-0 to Ferencváros Budapest. Roma won 3-0 against Helsinki. Real Betis against Ludogorets Grasgrad won 3-2. And Braga won 1-0 against Union Berlin. Friday we had Aston Villa against Southampton 1-0. And we had Nottingham Forest against Fulham 3-2. Again, Nottingham Forest also lost 3-2 to Bournemouth 2 weeks ago. They had the same result against against Fulham and Bournemouth, who were both also newly promoted teams, just like Forest. Yeah, Mainz Hertha 1-1. Yeah, that's about it. Then Saturday, Wolves against Man City. I watched this, and in the first minute, the City already scored, and then in the 33rd minute, Nathan Collins just decided to literally put out his karate skills and just fully kick Grealish in the stomach. I mean, we can look at it again. Doesn't mean the ball is not even close. And then he just tried. Then he said he was playing the ball. I don't think I can show more because I'm gonna get copyright strike. Then Newcastle United against Bournemouth 1-1. Tottenham against Leicester 6-2. Actually, which until second half, Leicester played fine. They didn't play like they were the last team in the league and just full on shit. But then first, like second minute after second half started, they made a mistake and then conceded, and then 3-2. Son came on, scored a hat trick in 13 minutes, and then it was over. Yeah, and Leicester are deeply, deeply in the mud. They need something to happen quick. Borussia Dortmund won the Revier Derby against Schalke 1-0. Bayern lost again, which is their fourth consecutive uh, the fourth consecutive game that they didn't win in the Bundesliga. Gladbach won 3-0 against Leipzig. Barcelona won 3-0 against Elche. And that's about it. Then Sunday, Arsenal won 3-0 against Brentford. And they also brought in like the youngest Premier League player to ever play. Blah blah. Everton won against West Ham. Udinese won against Inter 3-1. Yeah. Juventus lost again against Monza 1-0. Angel Di Maria. Can we also see this?
Has just got even worse. And after Milik and
Just full on elbowed him fully in the stomach. I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, he fits the league perfectly. With how many records there are in the Serie A. Coming on to the next game, Roma against Atalanta, where Jose Mourinho got the record. Does he show it here? No. But yeah, Atalanta won 1-0 against Roma and Jose got the record. And then the last, Milan against Napoli. Napoli won 2-1. Union Berlin won 2-1 and are again top of the Bundesliga. And Madrid against the Madrid derby, Atletico against Real Madrid. But there was some, I don't know, but it was some expert said something about Vinicius dancing like an ape or something. I don't know. And then it was just stupid fans and so doing stupid things. And Lyon lost 1-0 to PSG. Benfica won 5-0. So yeah, that's about it for the football this week. So what I wanted to talk about with the transfer market was they made a transfer market update for the Premier League. They just it's just like Anthony got plus 36 million, not for playing good, just because of how much they paid for him. I mean, and this goes for all. Also, Wesley Fofana plus 22 million. Kukurea plus 24 million. I mean, also Jesus also got plus 13 million. But I mean, Jesus played already good, and Jesus also Gabriel Jesus also has played every game from the start, like Anthony didn't. So I mean, it's just everybody. Like Kulusevski, okay, deserved. Didi got -9. Like Isak got plus 18. Like, I also don't think it's deserved. Alessandro Martinez 16.2. Paqueta got +9. Nunes +9. Anthony Gordon plus 18. Okay. I mean, Anthony Gordon is also the only Everton player right now that at least is not really bad. But yeah, I mean, just I don't think it's deserving to just get your market value higher just because you play, just because a club paid much for you. You just I think you should keep the market value at the same when you make a transfer, and then if he plays good, you can make his transfer market. I just don't get the point behind it because I just think if you play good, then your market value should go higher. If you play bad, it should go lower, and if you get older, it should also go lower because like paying 20 million for a 20-year-old is a different thing than paying 20 million for a 30-year-old. Because when you buy a 20 million, when you buy 20 million 20-year-old, he has the you can have him like for 10 seasons technically if he stays at your club, and his market value is gonna go up. But if you buy a 30-year-old for 20 million, then maybe his like the performance are gonna be good, but still because of the age, his market value is gonna go down. So I just think you should keep the market value at the same as it was when he transferred. And if he then plays good, then he should increase his market value to go higher and not just like for me, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, this for every. I'm not just saying that no, the Arsenal players are deserving of getting a higher um, market value and dollar, not just because I'm an Arsenal fan, but still, like this to me, it just doesn't make sense why you would do that. Because then you could buy someone for 1 million. Also, no, you could buy someone who has a market value of 1 million for 10 million, and then his market value is just gonna go up to 7 million, even though he's not even good. So to me, that just doesn't make sense. And that's just what I really quick wanted to say about market value update. So, and the last thing about sport this season, we have Roger Federer announcing his career end in playing tennis. So, and the last thing about sport, we have Roger Federer announcing his retirement from tennis. Retirement from tennis. Yeah. In my opinion, he is one, if not the greatest tennis player to ever play the game. But I'm not a very big tennis guy. I just know I know what tennis is and how you play it, but I don't watch tennis or so. Just really quick about that. I just really quick wanted to say that because it's still like even though you don't watch the sport, you can still acknowledge someone being the greatest in something or one of the greatest. Next up, we come to Twitch. I watch a lot of Twitch streams. First thing is it's Slicker scamming people, his fans, mods, and also friends for 300k for his gambling addiction. I only know this because everyone was talking about it. And on XQC's was also big. And on XQC's stream it was also talked about, so I just wanted to address this, but I don't. I mean, XQC also had drama, and I don't care about drama. It's like not interesting to me. I just said it, but I don't care. Next up, we have the gaming things that were announced this week or got leaked, but I don't wanna. Like, I saw the leaks, but I don't wanna talk about it, even though probably Activision, Rockstar Games won't see this, and they don't care about someone the size of me. But I just don't wanna risk it. I saw it, and it was nothing like very extremely special. And the next thing we had PlayStation State of Play, where they announced some games which I wanted to look at. Next up we have Like a Dragon Ishin. Like it's a Yakuza game. No, I don't know if it's from the same from the same studio that did the Yakuza game, but Yakuza games are always interesting and almost all of them are like extremely good. So I'm also really hyped for this one, and I can't wait to play it. We had Rise of the Ronin, which is gonna be I think from the trailer looking, it's gonna be a really interesting and fun game to play. That's also one I'm excited about, and the last thing is God of War Ragnarok, which I'm also excited about. And with that, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.
Bye, have a great time.